What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Here are the top 5 reasons why you do not see results in the gym. This is going to be a little bit different of a video. We're going to do more of a topic, but I think this is really important. And to be honest with you, I think this can actually transfer into just daily life. While we go over these topics, I'm going to show you a video of me working out because I think that's going to really help drive the topic home. So my number one reason why you don't get results is because you're too good to do the small stuff. You're too good to go back and tweak things and assess your form and maybe come up with new techniques. So often when people go in the gym and in daily life, they just want to do the sexy stuff. They just want to do the things that make them look cool. They are just doing things because of ego. But when it comes to the gym, if you really, really want serious results, you have to go back and analyze what you are doing and see if there's anything that you could do better. Here you see me doing 10 sets of triples on ring muscle ups. Where I'm at, you would think that I'd just be doing larger sets or maybe even just doing ring muscle ups and workouts and not just like having a separate time where I just work on ring muscle up technique and stuff. But because I know that it's something that I need to get better at and I'm not just trying to stroke my ego, me and my coach decided that we need to do something about my ring muscle ups, right? So it's a whole separate session. I rarely ever do ring muscle ups in an actual workout or a Metcon. And that's because I genuinely want to get better at it. I don't just want to stroke my ego and look cool every time I walk in the gym. So don't be too good for the small stuff. Stick to doing things that you know are going to help over time. These little things compound interest over time and make a big difference. My number 2 reason is you set your expectations too high for the short term and you're just looking for instant gratification, right? So I've been guilty of this. Many people are guilty of this, where you go into the gym and you just want results right away. And if you don't get results right away, you might like program hop or you might start doing different exercises, whatever it may be. This is just, it's nonsense. Like, you shouldn't be doing this if you're serious about getting results in the gym. When you get results in the gym, you need to figure out what you want to do, set up a plan, and stick to it for a little bit longer term, right? That instant gratification, that little high that you get from doing something really cool every time you step in the gym, it's fun, it rocks, it's amazing for that moment, but it might not be the best for long-term growth, long-term stimulus, and actually being fit, getting the body that you want, the weight loss results, or, what have you. Stop looking at the short term. Stop looking for the instant gratification. You'll probably see more results. Number 3 is really simple for me, but it's not simple for many people. I'm going to kind of explain why. It's you simply just don't work hard enough. Like, most people think that they're training very intensely, and I'm going to do a whole different video on this, but most people think that they're training intensely, and that's fine. It's because most people haven't had a coach. Most people haven't had somebody to show them what training intensity really looks like when you're like at a 9 RPE or a 10 RPE. So a lot of people don't have a reference point of where to start training in order to train intensely, right? So they think that because they're starting to feel burn or because they're getting a pump or whatever, that they're close to failure, and they may not actually be close to failure. And I think just having a coach or somebody that can watch you work hard or try to work hard would be a really good idea for most people. That's where I come in. Hit me on jqfit1@gmail.com or jqfitlife on Instagram. DM me and we can talk about coaching. But I truly do think that is a big benefit, is having a coach, having an eye that can tell you, hey, I know you feel like you're working hard, but you might not be working hard enough for the results that you are looking for in the time frame that you're looking for. 4th thing, you make way too many fucking excuses and you are not accountable. This is one of the biggest reasons that people don't get results, is because they have an excuse for everything. They have an excuse for why they can't do squats. They have an excuse for why they can't do deadlifts. They have an excuse. And granted, there might be actual injuries that people are dealing with, but there's always a way to train around injury. People like to make a lot of excuses about food, as in, we have a family event and we have parties and we travel a lot. It's just simply not an excuse. I'm a person that travels a lot. I am a person who works a lot, and I still figure out a way, no matter what's going on in my life, to stick to my nutrition, at least 90% adherence, and to make sure that I get my workouts in. If you have injuries, there's always an alternate exercise. You can always find something else to do. You can always find a different way to train. being injured or, not having, certain foods available, just not an excuse. It's not valid. Time, not valid. Time is the biggest one that people rely on as an excuse. And if people I like to say this to all of my clients. If Mark Zuckerberg or fucking Elon Musk can find time to work out, do jujitsu, do Muay Thai, fight each other, you can find some fucking time in your day. You can find 30 minutes or you can find a way to get 15,000, 20,000 steps in a day to get fit. There's no excuses, especially in the world that we live in now. 5 is you don't stick to anything long enough. And this is my final point. You don't stick to anything long enough. So many people just want that short term, that instant gratification that we talked about, where if they don't see results in the first month, they're not going to stick to it long term. Really, a month isn't a long time. I know it seems like a long time to a lot of people and that you should be getting results, but the problem is that you're not leaving room for human failure. You're not leaving room for human, nature, where people just they mess up, they need time to get acclimated. There's so many things, right? My onboarding process with my clients, and they pay me a lot of money, my in-person clients, my onboarding process is 2 to 4 weeks just to get started, because we need to nail new habits. We need to dial in exercise form. I need to teach you what intensity feels like, what it looks like. And that's 4 weeks. And that seems like a long time to a lot of people. But if you take the time to learn all these things over 4 weeks, over a short period of time, what I consider to be a short period of time, you're going to have a better shot at sticking to things longer term and getting results in the longer term. Real results take real time. It takes a long time. And if you want to sustain a body, of your dreams, or if you want to sustain results, it takes a long time, and you need to dial in the habits in order to keep the results. So anyway, guys, that's going to be the end of this video. I hope you did like it. If you did, give it a thumbs up, like this video, subscribe, and join my 8-week program. It's free. Hit me in the DMs or comment here. Hit me in my Instagram DMs if you want to join the program. It's 8 weeks. It's free. The reason why it's free, to be honest, is because I need more marketing material. So I want pictures. I want testimonials. Absolutely free. You get macros. You get training program for 8 weeks. And I promise results as long as you adhere completely to the program. If you're ready to change, hit me up. Otherwise, if you want one-on-one coaching, also hit me up. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.